Hey, collective. Happy Sunday. Y'all get in here. Because I was just about to go take a shower. I was about to get my day started. I've been cooking all day. And Spirit was like, go pull these cards because somebody needs to hear this message. Yes. Okay. So we got the Four of Swords and we got the Death card. Now, I'm going to explain this three different ways because I feel like somebody may have been having really bad dreams. And for others, somebody had been wishing that you, or you might have seen yourself die in a dream. And for others, you dreamed that you were a billionaire. Yes. You dreamed that you were rich. So in this dream, I felt like you were being personally attacked. Like there was somebody on the other side trying to destiny swap with you, if you will. Only thing is they had to fully be you. So in order to be you, of course, they had to wear your complete suit. They had to look like you, talk like you, act like you, walk like you. Crazy, right? I know. But this is what's happening in this dream. And then you imagined yourself falling, and you're falling. But as you're falling, you're transitioning. It was your transition. So, whoever this message is for, you transition. You transition from having to be business minded to being a business owner. You transition from being like a slave to society to hiring your own crew of people. You transition from having a mindset that was placed above you or placed on you through an educational system that wasn't for you into being owning millions of enterprises. You built a legacy. You given back to your community. You invested in your community. You designed some type of unique school teaching telepathy, teaching those type of gifts, those type of skills. In a place unbeknown to most, you have to get um, a letter in the mail. Yeah, this is kind of like, yeah, in order to even get to the location. And best believe you were never ever. And when I'm saying this, you got the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. You release burdens off of families. I almost cried when I said that. So, whoever you are, this was a big deal for you to help your community relieve themselves of the burdens of wondering if their children would make it through life because we weren't giving them anything in this earth educational system wasn't helping them increase their gifts. In fact, it was blocking their gifts. And you prevented the pipeline to prison for various families. This is deep. Wow. So I made up my own deck. So the Ten of Wands, um, it's a musical tarot deck. Uh, the Ten of Wands is Mary J. Blige. It's a family affair. So I want to say it's a family affair. You created a family with these families by giving their children the option to learn both curriculums, but to also increase their gifts. You designed a community based off of spirituality, and you alchemized all of this. And all of these young men and young ladies came into their superpowers through your schooling. Through your schooling. Wow. This is so deep. So you also got the Ten of Pentacles in my musical deck because I was going to sing "It's a Family Affair," but I'm not sure that's how it goes. Um, yeah, I usually play the song before so I could actually sing it. Let's get it crunk up on it in this dancery. Got y'all open now, yeah, you got to dance for me. Don't need no hateration, holleration in this dancery. Okay, I started knowing the song just then. I promise, Spirit like to play with me, baby. Y'all ain't gonna be embarrassing me on this fucking mic. Yes, so yes, for real, for real. But so in my tentacle pinnacles, yeah, my tentacle pinnacles, baby. You got the $1 million baby. He's so sexy, $1 million baby. So listen, when I say you got all these pinnacles out here, you got the 8 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. This gathering, this dilemma, this feeling of emotions that came over you once you were able to finally say, hey, I want this for this for this. You created a diversion, a line of work that doesn't even seem like work to the naked eye of a person who knows exactly what work used to feel like. You designed a whole industry that creates the development of a mind into both spiritual realms and other realms. You brought out what used to be inactivity in the brains of others in multitude. You casted, oh God, listen, these spells you manifested were all for the good. And these children, these light beams, these star seeds, there's so many different names and generations of them, different gifts, heavily activated, creativity, built an industry that's indestructible. I almost cried again because these folks could have died off because of the lack of, because there was a future thing happening to them where they weren't allowed in to get any education. It was a setback in the matrix that put them back into slave ownership. There was a transitional period of homelessness, lack of food, lack of equality. Then there was you. You took all the time that you needed to spend in the first 4 or 5 years. You poured everything into yourself while building a legacy for the rest of the world, because that was your job. That was your purpose. You knew that before you got up out of here that you was going to make a way for everybody else. And you did that. Because once you opened up those doors for those others to get in, they opened up the doors for others to get in, and they opened up the doors for others to get in. And you see how this is working? Brilliant mind, very brilliant mind. So you got the star card because you are the star. You are the star. I truly believe that there are people in this world that know that no matter what you have and how much of it you have, it really is non-existent until you know why you have it and what you're supposed to do with it and what direction it should go in. You knew this. You got the Chariot. Baby, you got your white horse, your black horse. You, like I said, yin and yang, balanced. You had many directions you could have went in. And yes, baby, you tested. Whew, they tested you. You've been a testament. You a revelation. I feel this so wholeheartedly. You are a revelation. You did that. You built that. Yeah, you did that. You are an empress. You are the emperor. You are the high priestess. You are the goddess. I'm going to end it here because I'm overly excited at this point. I could do cartwheels for somebody out here. Yeah. I love y'all. I really do. I love doing this. This is my purpose. I'm Butterfly Goddess, your spiritual guidance messenger. Make sure y'all love, like, subscribe, comment. And if you want to book with me, you can. I don't really stretch on that yet, but I love y'all. Happy Sunday.